What time did we stop at? Near midnight or whatever?
Like 11.
Okay. Well, we did that, and I tried to unwind for a little bit, but I wasn't really able to sleep until like 1 o'clock or 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was just
That's
like,
fair.
anyway, but I'm live, bud.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just play. So do you want a one-on-one? Two? I never do two-on-two. Triple threat, fatal four-way. No, let's try a triple threat to start out with.
Sure.
I'll show you my. Well, no, you're gonna get to see my. You're gonna get to see my entrance anyway. So, trying to. Oh, oh, this one's the one. Okay. I'll show you the second attire. Okay. Okay, who do I want? You know what? I'll show you freaking who Brock Lesnar is. The guy that ended a 21-year streak. That's Brock Lesnar. Who do I want? Who else do I want? Uh, let's see.
I'm seeing a lot of custom characters
Yes.
that look familiar.
Yes, you like there's a community on here where you can make those and upload them to the community created community, and where other people can download them.
That's funny.
Yeah, we got Sam Winchester up in here too, and Sasuke, Schwarzenegger, uh, Seto Kaiba. I'm not kidding.
Oh no! I've seen like the Mortal Kombat ninjas, and yes, people I know their names. Two of them were Scorpion and Reptile,
I got the freaking Predator.
and they're Sub-Zero.
No, you know what? I'm going to show you what Triple H looks like now, and you will be like, yeah, that's Kratos.
Right there.
Yeah, that. So in order, it's Brock Lesnar, me, and Triple H.
Yeah, just paint them white and put the war makeup.
Yeah, I was just like, he is the perfect. He is the perfect guy to have play Kratos in a live action. It's this version of Kratos.
Mm-hmm.
It's too perfect. And back when I was growing up, he looked more like Thor than he did Kratos. Now it's the reverse. It's kind of funny. Oh, this is my championship entrance. Okay.
Is a triple
Okay.
threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Blood Brothers from Houston, Texas. Weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Victor Wildman.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
Man, it's come far enough to where they can name the characters.
Yeah. Well, when you're making these characters, you can name them, and some of the names, the audio names, are that they actually have the Wild Man as one of the options. And so I was just like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect."
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. I wonder who else is on here now, because someone popped on. But you cannot deny that this guy kind of moves a little bit like me. Well, no, you've never really watched me move around. Never mind. I'm sorry. You've never seen me walk.
It's also what makes him so difficult.
No, not yet.
You will one day.
It's because we're in other states, people. Not like that.
If there's ever been a man who belongs on the big stage.
If you saw my outfit, I kind of modeled it after Gene Starwin from Outlaw Star.
And his opponents, first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds.
There's Brock.
They didn't do the fireworks. That's weird. This dude, I kid you not, I've seen this guy pick up a 7-foot tall, like 300 plus pound pure muscle man and manhandle him like he was 80 pounds. This dude, like, if you follow this guy's career, like, everyone says, like, that had to encounter him, he says, no, this guy's a freak of nature. He's a genetic freak of nature. It's amazing. I kind of want him to play a live-action Chris Redfield, because he would be playing Chris Redfield from number 5. He looks exactly like that. He's built enough.
Just needs the more appropriate hairstyle.
Yeah, which now he actually has long hair, and and he's been around since like 2002, and he's never had long hair before. This Triple H is like one of the 3 pillars of wrestling. The other 2 being Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. And those were the guys to be when I was growing up.
It wouldn't be pay-per-view without the game.
He would spit water out in his entrance, and that became his shtick.
Yep.
So how much do you know about wrestling? Just so I know, like, how much, like, where you're at in terms of, like, the ball game.
Just consider, I know some of the wrestlers, I know some of the moves.
Okay.
But we'll play it safe. Consider me a newbie.
Okay. I've been watching wrestling ever since the days of Hulk Hogan. So I kind of grew up with it.
Where he belongs, in the spotlight, with the eyes of the WWE Universe fixated squarely on his chiseled physique. Broke into the main event scene with the likes of The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, all at WrestleMania 2000. And has never looked back.
That's since. Totally Kratos, man.
The man has main evented 7 WrestleManias and continues to grow his legend in WWE.
I love, like, back when I worked out and ran like crazy, this is, like, I had a playlist, and whenever I was starting to get worn out and this song his Triple H's theme song hit on my playlist, it was the one song that, like, re-energized me just for that song's runtime, and I was able to kick it in the afterburner for a while. I don't know why, it just did it. Everyone has a song that does that for them. Mine was his song. It's like the perfect workout. Like, it's not only the perfect workout music, but it's like the perfect second pump you up for a second wind workout music. He's like 51 now, by the way.
I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways.
Well, I screwed up right off the bat. Oh, get off me!
Very curious Genius move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, Triple H, you know better than that.
Genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Inverted DDT. Lights out. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
Big elbow.
Quick pin attempt here.
Well, I did it too. Just getting back at you.
To go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel.
So
From behind.
I ended up making a a music video to
AMVs?
Blade Runner today.
Oh, I think I just saw the notification.
And it's
Come on,
very
get up, man.
odd, like the way I did it, oddly enough it fits.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Scoop slam. Uh-oh.
Now, Brock Lesnar has this thing where he goes and takes you to Suplex City, which is what that move that I just did to him, but he does it like to an individual like 15 to 20 times in a match. I am not kidding. I have seen him do it, and it is amazing. So it's amazing. He does he does that from behind German suplex and just does it to the guy like 15-20 times a match in the entire match. And sometimes he doesn't do it gracefully. You could land on your back, your head, your shoulders, your side. He doesn't care, and it's amazing to watch. It's very rough to watch sometimes too.
Inverted DDT. Lights out. Triple H on the offensive.
Triple H is scary when he gets rolling like this.
I cannot lose to Triple H or Brock Lesnar. I refuse to lose to Triple H or Brock Lesnar.
And here we go. Triple H with the cover. And Lesnar.
There you go, Brocky.
Brock Lesnar laughs in the face of pain. Exhibit A right there.
Oh, here we go. Oh, close.
There you go. Stay down, Baldy.
Ooh, skull rattling. Triple H is on fire, letting everyone know how he feels.
Oh, rub it in, man. Rub it in.
Scooped up, tilt-a-whirl slam.
I love doing this. Definitely
When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Ow! Ow! That hurts. That was a really cool reversal.
Triple H showing such creativity.
I need to do some of my fancy moves on here. I need to do that. How do I do? I forget. It's been a while since I played. I need to do that.
Saw what he had in mind there. There's the cover.
Oh no. Yes! A reverse stick. Yes!
Possible disaster there.
Ah, boy.
I could totally. Oh. I can totally do this legit in real life. I totally could.
Position here, guys.
Oh, no. Suplex on the apron.
And what I just did to Triple H, that's the hardest place to land. To land on that part of the ring. It's the hardest part of the ring. It has no cushion at all.
And he's heading back in.
Not only that, it's a one wrong move and you both slip and fall.
Yeah.
And he breaks the submission. What grace! Float over into the DDT.
So like nobody wins.
Yeah, and I've seen some pretty gnarly, insane stuff done in that area of the ring. I need to show you like some of the stuff Sami Zayn has done with it. It's insane.
Great evasion. German suplex.
So what I just did to Brock Lesnar, but that like from behind, that's what he does to people 20 to 15 times during a match.
Hence why it's called Suplex City.
Exactly. And it's amazing to watch.
He's in a bad spot. Both arms hooked. All the way over.
Like, I've seen Brock Lesnar perform his finishing move to a person like less than 10 seconds into a match and just pulverize them the rest of the match. It's one of those things where like it's done so rarely, like you hardly ever see anyone do something like that. So when you do, it's just you can't help but you can't look away.
Nicely done as he gets out of
Triple H looking to end this match.
Can he shut the door on this one?
Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How could you question?
Oh no, the pedigree. Yes, I reversed it.
Ooh, impressive counter.
This is not where you want to be. He has something big planned. He's lining him up.
No, dadgummit. I messed up. I'm trying to.
You are now entering.
Uh-oh. Oh!
And listen to this place. This could do it. Not enough.
Yes.
Way too
Okay.
early.
Please let me do it because I have the shotgun and I can. No kidding. It lets me put that on my eyes. But let me do the F5 to Brock Lesnar. It's his own move. My meter's gonna run out. Come on. Well, never mind. He's gonna do it for me.
Comes the beast incarnate with him.
There you go. And no kidding, I have seen in real life him do that, but he lets go and just lets the people like fly, like something out of a video game. I can't describe it and do it justice. I have to find a video of it and just show you. It's so insane.
I look forward to it.
I need to make a video about it.
Time to end this.
So. Uh-oh. I timed that wrong.
Will Triple H even be able to
Oh well.
continue? How could you question the game? Ooh. That puts him in total control.
That move that I just did is very similar to a finisher I myself created for myself in real life. I just have no one to practice it on. But I came up with the idea all myself.
Yeah, I remember you told me.
So.
But how about for the viewers who, how about you let the viewers know who may not be familiar?
Wildman.
Say what?
He earned every bit of that victory here tonight.
I was trying to say,
That's all there is to it.
like, would you like to describe the
So
the move for the viewers?
in the process of when I was making that trying to think of what a finisher for myself in real life, I was trying to find something that was as versatile as Randy Orton's RKO, but to where I could hit out of nowhere and in almost any situation. So what I came up with was basically what you were seeing in that match, where like the guy just jumps up and grabs the person from the front but puts his arm, like I put my arm across that dude's chest, so I'm basically like, he's facing one way, I'm facing the other way, my arm is across his chest, and like so I would be like, my hand would be around his far shoulder, and he would fall, like my body weight, my sudden shift in body weight would make him fall forward while I'm falling backwards. And it's one of those things where like you can do a double of it, where like, oh, there's two guys on two sides of me. I can use both my arms and perform the finisher at the same time to both people. Someone's doing a jumping off the ropes. I can land it while they're trying to jump on me in midair. Stuff like that. Because that's exactly what Randy Orton does too. It's just his is performed differently. It's a cutter, and where mine's more of a reverse STO.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Hope everyone enjoyed that.
What's a good one? So, I'm going to show you. I want to show you me and RKO go at it on here.
Okay.
I know, right? Oh, by the way, I have Asia Clan on here. She looks nothing like Asia Clan, but it was the best I could do with the options that the game gave me. As close as it could, yeah. So I know I have an unhealthy obsession. I'm getting help for it. So I'm gonna have to show you my video I did for Jeff Hardy. But when you see that video and all the insane stuff he did, I'm going to have to show you, I'm going to have to make one for a wrestler called Crazy Steve, because he essentially cranks that up, what Jeff Hardy does, up to 11. To the point where that was a selling point when they were on the same, in TNA together, like which one does more insane stuff, you know, and I gotta find that. But, so we're gonna have to sit down together, and I'm gonna have to show you some of that. But
yeah.
How do you like my Hercules Legendary Journeys?
That's pretty good.
I also got Iron Man.
it looks just. Like even the vest looks like it.
I got Jeff the Killer too. Two of them. I got two Ace Venturas. Oh, well, I didn't put it in Hell in a Cell, but they put us in the pay-per-view. Oh well. I'm gonna have to do a Hell in a Cell and show you that, because I have actually sat down and watched that pay-per-view, and that was the last pay-per-view I ever saw with my mom. That year's Hell in a Cell, and she hates wrestling, but it's one of those things, like she doesn't really like wrestling. She watched it with me because I liked it, but there were some times where like she was like, oh, or like, oh, or where she was kind of getting into it. So it was very interesting to watch that with her. Especially with Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton in Hell in a Cell, because Jeff Hardy has gauges in his ears now, and he takes them out. So, but Randy Orton uses that against him. He gets a screwdriver and messes with the open wound in there, like the open gauges, and twists it. And my mom was like, ah, and I was just like, Mom, grab your earlobe and twist it around a little. It doesn't hurt. That's exactly how he's feeling. He's doing something that they call selling it.
Yeah.
And he's very good at it, but the fact that it's the earlobe and a screwdriver in it that it just looks weird is why it looks so uncomfortable. But he's essentially like, mess with your earlobe. That's essentially what he's feeling. And she's like, He is a very good seller. And I was like, he is a lunatic with some of the stunts that he pulls too.
Yeah, but I'm twisting my ears right now. It really doesn't hurt.
Yeah, so basically what it was is like he had big gauges, and he took the earrings out, so it's just the hole. And Randy Orton would put the screwdriver through that open hole and just twist it around.
13 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team.
Now the thing is, Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy was wearing a belt in that match that had studs in it, and Randy Orton, I can't remember exactly how it happened, but Randy Orton was splayed out on a table in the Hell in a Cell. Jeff Hardy climbed a ladder and did something that I came up with years ago. Grabbed the top of the chain link fence ceiling, was swinging around on it, and jumped off of it, and landed on the table with Randy Orton, where he wormed out of it, and I can't remember if he arcaded him through the table as he was falling, or just rolled out of the way. But either way, the belt hit him and busted open his thigh.
Ooh.
There was blood. And guys are ready to get this match started.
His opponent has a tough road ahead of him here tonight.
I love wrestling Josh on here, and I love wrestling Jeff the Killer on here, because they're the two main characters on here where I legit have back and forth matches with them, and it's so fun. And that's just the AI. And it's just for those two characters. There's a couple actual wrestlers on here that do it, but not many.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
So it's just so fun to do. As you will see.
I look forward to it.
And the thing is, me and Josh want to do this with, we want to rent out a ring or something. We just don't know, and film plan a match and film it. We just don't know where to go to that would where we could rent one. Wow, I've never done that before, but it's one of those things we would love to do. Because physically, I may not be physically, I can take more bumps than he can, because he has some physical problems that would prevent him from it. So I would have to do what's called carrying him through the match, which is an actual terminology and is something that professional wrestlers have to do from time to time. This guy may pull in the tickets, but he's not a very good quote-unquote wrestler, so it falls on the other guy to carry him through. Not physically, not literally, but in the terms of coming up with okay, this is what we gotta do next, this is a good idea, that kind of stuff.
Not showing much fight here.
I know the term carrying, oh man, I carried Robert over at work.
Yeah.
All day today.
Yeah. That's essentially what it is. So you basically what me and Josh do with you during our streams together. I am kidding.
Yeah.
No, but no worries, dude, because
that is only half the time. That is only half the time, and you know it.
But no, you hang out with us long enough, you'll be able to get it. You'll get into a rhythm with us at some point. You'll get at that level somehow. I will make sure of it. We just have to keep working at it, and I enjoy it. So.
Well, I enjoy it too, buddy.
Great agility there. Whoa, it's another reversal.
You see how this character, how it's a back and forth match like this?
Yeah.
This is one of the only AI characters that will do that for me. And I don't know if it's just programmed better or if there's a certain setting or something, but there's only a handful of characters, licensed wrestlers or created characters that will do that on here with me. And it's so cool. So
he's hoping at it quickly.
Well, you're not disappointing.
Oh man, they don't
Yes.
Like I literally do see like a back and forth. It's like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
I reversed his finisher, his signature. I love seeing that. So that finisher I just did to Josh on here is the closest move on here that I can find to the real life finisher that I came up with.
Big hip toss into the cartwheel. This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
DDT.
I could totally see you like bragging on on RKO or whoever your opponent may be, just to troll him.
Oh yeah, I would totally do that too.
Every other combo or signature move.
Like, as many problems I have with CM Punk wrestling wise, he will do that legitly to a wrestler in a match with an audience. He has done that before, and it's one of the funniest things you will ever see.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh! Yes, do it.
Look out! Oh my God! Tuck him in. It's bedtime. Let's look at this again.
Yeah, I would totally do something like that.
Boom.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Ooh.
Fireman's carry. Upstand. He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display. Oh, they slammed his face.
Oh, I made him bleed. Yes.
Yeah, believe it or not, I've seen enough WWE like gameplay to recognize when the flash is red, person's bleeding, and that means that it's gonna make or break the fight.
And I love how like you get to see they program sweat into it. The longer the match goes on, the sweatier they get. I love it.
Back into the ring.
Oh no, I'm gonna get counted out. Okay, thank you.
Very nice.
Must be mindful of the referee's count. Boom, what a punch.
I totally forgot about the ref count.
Going for the home run.
We're going to finish it up. Great reflexes.
Oh, he reversed it. He just lifted up his knees and hit my back. Oh.
Man, that...
I've actually seen that done in real life, and I don't know how that doesn't destroy their back.
I know. I was gonna say, like,
he's going for it all.
With gravity being what it is, you can only prepare so well, so much for that.
Like I watched
like what do you do? Like go loose?
Yeah. Oh,
so it doesn't.
Better be careful.
Like I saw the commentary. I watched the commentary on the first Expendables movie, and I love how it got to the fight scene between Sylvester Stallone and Cold Stone Steve Austin, and I love what Sylvester Stallone said. He's like, I don't care how much you prepare and how much padding there is, you can't fake gravity. It was so funny. And like he was like in the best shape of his life in that era too. Given how old he was, it was amazing.
Devastating elbow.
Did you see that movie in the theater? I did with one of my old friends.
I actually don't remember if I saw it in theater or not. I know I had it and saw it on DVD. I don't remember if I saw it in the theater.
No man does that better.
Unleashing it a second time. Let's look at this again.
And I can see myself doing some of this stuff too. I know I say that and I know how I sound when I say it, but I legit mean it.
Oh no, like I'd be lying if I said I never made claims like that. Like for the most, like I like to say I could back up my words for the most part. But I wouldn't be surprised if like half the stuff I would attempt would have just flopped.
Well, that's the thing. Like I would never be able to be that guy that does all those flips and twists and squirming reversals that you see all the awesome guys do. But I could totally be that guy that can hang with anyone, like whether it be a high flyer, a technician, a brawler, or whatever. I could totally be that guy that could hang with anyone. But I would totally be that guy that I can't do the fancy stuff, but what I do is efficient and is kind of brutal. Because Brock Lesnar's the same way in the sense he can't do any of that stuff, but what he does do is brutal. And that was what. But like that, the stuff that I've been doing here in terms of all those like animations and all that. Yeah, I could totally do that. David, I love you, but please stop. Like my voice is just destroyed from last night. Oh! Like, see, like that kind of.
I couldn't tell.
Like that kind of jumping off the rope, I don't think I would actually be able to do. I think I could jump off the rope, but it wouldn't be much very fancy.
Yeah, like if it were like a. I'll just say this: like if it was a sparring match,
yeah,
to where like either. If you don't knock me out right away, I would surprise you.
Yeah, like if you ever watch, like I feel like in ring style wise, I would be like a mixture of Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy, in terms of how they perform things. Like Randy Orton doesn't do a lot of fancy stuff, but he's effective in what he does do. He's the guy that can hang with anyone. But where Jeff Hardy, he can do some of everything, but his main stuff is just being a daredevil. He does a lot of high jumps and like just cool stuff, but like the thing is he doesn't care what happens to his body. So in that sense, so I'm like I kind of can see myself doing that a bit. It like you'll see what I mean when you see the video. I don't know if Andre the Giant is in this one. I have to double check, but he has been in several. I'll double check and see if he's in this one.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. The cover. I don't know how he keeps kicking out.
If the length of this match hasn't proved your point that this version of RKO. You have like such a back and forth. It like it feels like you're actually like competing.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't sold before, I am now. Not that I doubt it, of course. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What did I just do? I screwed up is what I did. Oh no.
He's like, oh my god, I'm making. I gotta make it easy for the guy.
I gotta injure myself just so the other guy can have the handicap.
It's like, okay, that's all you get. Bam.
Okay, let's see if I can get this one thing to do. If I can do this. Let's see if I can do it. No! Oh, maybe I don't have enough stamina to do it. I don't know.
Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Into the Hurricane Rana.
Whew!
Nicely done.
That's not what I want to do. Let's see if it'll let me do it. I don't know.
Saw that one coming.
Uh-oh.
Target acquired and destroyed.
That's Spaghetti-O.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
What? Oh, you stole it.
Big move coming. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Come on, please just let me do it. Please let me do it so I can show the fans.
Come on, for the fans. For the fans.
Why didn't it let me do it? Okay. Come on. There we
Yeah,
go.
that bounce was so funny.
That can certainly do it.
There, it let me do it now.
Very nice.
Reverse STO. Can he put this one away? Just as, and I think we just might see TKO.
It's not that kind of match. It's not that kind of match.
Off into the pin. 2 count.
There's the pinfall. And the victory.
There we go.
These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
The winner. Wildman.
Don't buff my pride.
Here is your winner, Victor Wildman.
Oh, like if. Uh-oh. Roman Reigns. No, Bray Wyatt. What are you doing here?
Oh, read him there.
Uh-oh. Business is about to pick up.
Uh-oh.
Slam with some
Come on. Oh, no. Come on.
Come on, you can't start fights when they're at their best like a real man.
No, it's one of the coolest things in wrestling when that happens, though.
No, I know. I'm just teasing. And the game has a random element that pops up every now and again.
Woo!
I'm just teasing. I would say that in the ring, like. I mean, not the ring. Oh.
Wait, let's switch things up a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm going to put in a triple threat. There we go. Put it in there. I'm going to is Andre the Giant in here? Yes, he is. Okay. I've never played with him.
First time for everything.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to have to show you the American Badass version of Undertaker, and that's what they called him. Even though he was the biker, that was the nickname. There we go. Since David wanted to see Andre the Giant, that's this for you. On the edge of the night. It's on the edge of the night. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. I want to skip the entrances this time.
Yeah,
they're fun,
I mean,
but like they're meant to get you immersed, and they're fun, but they do get old after a while. Now that's coming from someone who loves the entrances because you get to make your entrances.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to bring in Kane in here. This is like Jeff the Killer is the other one that like brings a big challenge. See?
No matter what, it is impossible to escape the intimidating aura of the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you and I can't there is no greater than the 7'4", 500-pound giant.
We continue to see incredible perseverance
Oh wow!
from these competitors.
Andre the Giant's just gonna murder us.
With no superstar willing to give an inch.
No, just let the two of y'all handle this.
Very curious move.
Man, he's moving exactly like you'd imagine.
Serious? You thought that would keep the eighth wonder of the world down? You got bigger problems than I thought.
I'm trying to find a way to describe it.
Who's moving?
Jeff the Killer.
Oh yeah, like exactly how you expect.
How you would describe him.
Oh yeah, like
It's like everything you described, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, like so, like that's exactly like the way I always imagine Jeff the Killer if he was like done as a movie villain or a movie character or something is like it's since he's a slasher villain, like, but the difference is he's not. No matter, like, as long as he can get to you and kill you, it doesn't matter what happens to his body or what he has to put it through, as long as he can cut you. Like, he could be prickled with, like, a branch through his shoulder. He could have, like cuts all over him, like, whatever. As long as he can still move and, like, cut you, it's gonna happen. That was my... Inspired a little bit by Jeff Hardy, and I kind of connected it because of the name Jeff, but like that's always how I kind of like imagined it. And now we'll never know because we'll never have a proper version of the Creepyverse.
In position.
And which that's exactly what it would be called too.
Thanks, Slender Man movie.
Yeah, and I would always like the only way we'll get a proper Creepyverse is if fans make it with or get funded and actually make it with a budget, but it made by fans or something. That's the only way it'll ever work.
Made by fans for fans.
Exactly.
And listen to this place. It's deafening in
We
here,
can
Michael.
dream. Oh no!
And the instinct from the Giant.
Whoa!
Display.
That would break your legs in real life.
And a side kick. An early pin attempt.
The pin's broken up. Uh-oh.
Oh no! Come here, Jeffy. Okay.
Beautiful takedown into the knee bar.
Fighting for survival. He fights his way free. But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out? Showing some quickness.
And this match can change.
Whoa! Oh no.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Now in full control.
That was awesome.
Complete control.
That was so awesome.
Listen to this place. It's electric. Wow.
I love how it just makes my character look freakishly strong.
Wow, Andre the Giant just timed that perfectly.
Like he's essentially Hercules from Legendary Journeys, and I love because of the climate we're in now. Like, if you want a superhero that's like freakishly strong, he has to be overly bearing and ripped and muscular. Where like with Hercules, like I liked the idea that like, oh, this guy is in great shape, but he's doing feats of strength that his body should not be capable of doing in terms of like physically looking like he could do that. And that was like part of the appeal of Hercules, Kevin Sorbo as Hercules, is like he was great in shape, but like he's doing supernatural strength, feats of strength that you would not think would come out of someone that looked like that. There's an appeal there, and over the years it just got lost, unfortunately.
I think even
He's in trouble here.
like even Disney's Hercules, like he had muscles, but it's not like he was still like there's people taller than him, bigger than him.
But because we're in like a muscle-bound, fitness, shredded, ripped kind of era, people have forgotten that, and that there is an appeal to it. Well, probably not anymore, because our youth is so programmed now that they would call BS on it, not realizing there was an appeal for that back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no. Suplex. Nasty.
I mean, you would think it'd be common sense. Like you don't have to be like shredded to hell and back just to be fit.
No, in fact, there was an era.
But it's still impressive.
Yeah.
Because of what you bring the thresholds you break in order to get there.
Yeah, but like the interesting thing is there is I can't remember the wrestler's name, but he was an old wrestler way before my time, and he did not have the built, shredded, physique that we see now. He looked like a guy that was just in like average, like not average, like he wasn't ripped, but but he demonstrated feats of strength that were incredible all the time. That a lot of people now in wrestling could only dream of. You know what I mean? And you know what physically he looked like? Just an average Joe, like a lumberjack kind of physique, but he could like do feats of strength that like a bodybuilder wishes that they could do. And that was talked about in a documentary or something. Like he made the bear hug a legit submission move. Hey, Bleeding Shadow, what's up? So it's just amazing to watch that kind of stuff and see how weird we've come in terms of what's considered to be physically fit and healthy. Like, no joke, I've even heard people like see what Kevin Sorbo physically looked like in Legendary Journeys and just say that that's a dad bod. I'm like, you're freaking retarded if you think Kevin Sorbo in Legendary Journeys had a dad bod. That was nothing like a dad bod. Because he was in physically great shape, and like physically, like he was like he was one of those guys back in the day that he was considered sexy, and you know what I mean? Like, and now to hear people say, "Oh, that's a dad bod," that's ridiculous.
It is.
Oh, I lost. So.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Oh, of course it was Jeff the Killer that won. I lose more to Jeff the Killer on here than I do anyone else.
Here is your winner, Jeff.
No joke.
What an incredible...
I mean, with those moves, you can't be blamed.
No, like. Oh, I need to. Okay, Hell in a Cell. I know who to put. As you can tell, I like playing as myself because how else am I going to get in a wrestling ring, right?
Yeah.
But okay, I know exactly who I'm going to put. Okay, so The Undertaker 02, the biker. We're doing it. Undertaker, we need you back. So, it seems like my new mic is working out quite well.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's awesome. And now, if I have multiple people over and we want to do this, there's not a problem.
Very nice.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Because that was the original idea, was Josh come over and we streamed together after we saw Ghostbusters. But I didn't have a mic yet.
Representing the Blood Brothers.
Who's Josh?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm kidding.
RKO,
sure
but at this point,
yeah.
As much as I want to stay kayfabe, like, it doesn't matter anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, I mean, I can't say I know. It's kind of like how Eminem, if you listen to his stuff long enough, or you follow him long enough, you're gonna know his real name.
Yeah. Now,
And
no kidding.
It might slip out every now and again.
Now, no kidding. When Undertaker was the biker and he went to the ring, he legit rode the motorcycle to the ring and around it and stopped at the corner. He would do that. Like, he didn't do it every time, but most of the time. And it was so cool. There was one thing that this version of in this game, there's one thing that the previous version of this game did that I loved that this version doesn't. If you play as the normal Undertaker, the dead man Undertaker, if you are playing him or against him in a match, if the match lasts long enough, he will take off the top part of his uniform. Like, he'll pull his arms out, pull the top down and like just let it hang around his midsection, and continue the rest of the match. And it was so cool. It was such a small detail, but was such an amazing detail that I missed, and I wish this game did too. Because it was one of those things where, like, when he did that in a match in real life, you were like, oh, things are getting real. You know? Like, it was basically him saying the gloves are off.
Yep.
And it was so awesome to see it when he did that.
Like, I know it's an obvious reference, or like Decker, your geek is showing. But it's like I automatically made comparisons to like Piccolo whenever he takes off his cape and turban.
Yeah, that's essentially what that's the best equivalent too.
Right to the spine.
Because that's essentially what it was.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
I don't know how we'll do it, but we need to sit down. I need to sit you and me down, and we watch like a couple matches every now and then with Undertaker or some of the old guys. Because you'll sit. I guarantee you will be speechless. Like if you watch the 2002 SummerSlam between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, or the Hell in a Cell between Undertaker and Mankind, or like either of the two WrestleManias between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, you will be amazed. So I really want to show you some of those. I'm sure you can see those matches on YouTube, and we got to do that at some point. It would be so cool. There will be times where you will be like, I guarantee you would be, if you make sound effects to some of the stuff here, seeing the matches, you would be like, oh. How is he alive? No, there's several times Taker should not have walked away from a match.
We might just be seconds away from the end. I don't know if the Undertaker can.
And is this match going to be one of them?
Huh?
And is this match going to be one of them?
If I'm lucky. Like there was one time, like his first WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels, there was a point where he jumped over the ropes and landed on his neck. He is just under 7 feet tall and like 300 pounds of muscle. That should have broke his neck. And he got up within the 10-second count, got back in the ring, and continued the match. And not only continued, won. He is, WrestleMania is like the wrestling equivalent of Super Bowl. So, imagine your favorite football team going undefeated for 21 years in a row. That is exactly what Undertaker did. He went 21 years at WrestleMania and never lost.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Whoa, the Undertaker dodged that one.
I got nothing to add to that.
I literally grew up watching the streak grow as I was growing up, quite literally. And it got to the point in the wrestling industry where people were like, who's left to fight Undertaker at WrestleMania? He's fought everyone already. So it was amazing. I would say one of the more brutal matches, I would say, was Undertaker and Batista at WrestleMania. In other words, Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, don't worry, I know who Batista is.
Okay. Well, there might be some people that don't realize that.
Yeah, I gotta remember that.
Yeah. I reversed out of his finisher. So.
I mean, I did say I'm still the newbie, so if I do recognize some people, it may. There's probably. Okay, the majority that I might recognize, most normies might recognize, with a few extras.
So when Undertaker went to being the biker, he kind of abandoned his tombstone pile driver for a while and adopted a move called the Last Ride, which is basically a modified power bomb. And it was at a time where they were banning a lot of moves and stuff because they were quote unquote dangerous. And to this day now, all pile drivers are banned in WWE except for Undertaker's, because while dangerous, it's the only one that can really be performed safely.
Saw that one coming.
It's because most pile drivers and basically have you being slammed on your neck or your head.
Yes, and Taker does too. But the thing is, the trick behind it is Taker's knees take the blunt of the force, and like the head is always just right above the knee. So the opponent's head never really hits the floor. It makes impact with the floor.
Right.
We might be close to the end. Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending. Will it be? I think so.
I would still think, considering like how the like the suspension that the mats have, I would think a couple more pile drivers would be like legal, or like be able to be performed safely. I mean,
not
look how many
necessarily, because of how because of how the pile driver is mechanically at its base. And that move I just did was Undertaker's last ride, because I used my thief move. So, but like, so maybe there's a few that are also safe to do, but like just the way they do it, and it like I think what it is, Undertaker's pile driver is just the one that's least likely to screw up in execution, because there's most of the time with the pile drivers, it's the person that's receiving it. It's the way they have to do it. It's their arms that are taking the shock and absorbing it. But because of that, it's easy for their arms to give out and have their head go through anyway.
Ow.
Where with Undertaker, the person that's receiving it, their arms aren't even in the equation because of how it's performed. So because with any other pile driver, the person that it's being done to make it be done safely, their arms have to be on the person that is giving it, on their legs to absorb the shock and keep their head from hitting. And it's easy for their arms to give out from tiredness or sweat or just from the impact for their head to fall through and hit the mat anyway. That's exactly that's actually how Brock Lesnar broke Kurt Angle's neck. Is they were in a match and Brock Lesnar was trying to powerbomb him, and for years everyone thought it was because thought what happened was Kurt Angle was being difficult and Brock Lesnar just did that to put him in his place. Legit. What Kurt Angle came out and said, no, we have been wrestling for 20 minutes. We were both tired and sweaty, and oh wow, I keep out of that. What happened was when he had picked him up onto his shoulders to deliver the power bomb, he slipped, and you could even see Brock Lesnar try and readjust mid-move, and it missed, and because of the sweat, it just made it worse, because it was already messing up because of the sweat to begin with. And when he just went through and landed it, Kurt Angle landed on his neck and broke it. And it didn't kill him because he's still alive today and recently retired from wrestling itself. And so it's just he had to heal from it. And no kidding, no joke, Kurt Angle is a legit like 2 or 3 time Olympian championship wrestler. To the point where, like, a few years ago, he tried to, he went through the tryouts to get back into the Olympics for wrestling, and he just physically couldn't keep up with the tryouts. It was too hard for him. And no kidding, he's like 40 or 50 now, so it makes sense. So,
well, this was a good match, regardless. It's like Undertaker's one of those people where you can lose to him, and you're like, I have no regrets. It was still an honor.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things, like, if you lose to Undertaker, you can't complain because it's Undertaker. You got to be in the ring with him. So, I used to have dreams about wrestling Undertaker, legit. So, no, I'm not kidding. My inner wrestling fanboy is coming out, and I don't care. But, like, it's one. I have all kinds of, like, me and my uncle have one thing in common, and that is our brains are full of useless information that helps us in no way, shape, or form. It's just in there for good. It's just the difference is, our useless information is on different topics from each other. And, like, I could go on for, like, as much as I can go on about anime and games and stuff like that and movies, I can go on just as long, maybe even longer, with wrestling. So, yeah.
Oh, hey, I noticed, it's a while back now. I noticed Boruto was one of the characters, the custom characters.
Yeah.
Is that for, like, when you have those really bad days?
Pretty much. We're like, I need to let out some aggression. Boruto, you're up. Pretty much. And I think I could be wrong. I think I downloaded that before I was really sure that I hated Boruto. I was still kind of on the fence about it. So, but now I'm like, no, Boruto's garbage. Okay, I'll show you what the Predator looks like. And just remember, this is what someone made in this game's creator. It's still at the base what my character is, but that's how far out they went to make this character. So it's awesome. I can only assume that what they did with the face was put a mask on like a full face mask on the character, and then put the printed printed image onto the face mask in game, which you can do that. So I'm assuming that's what they did.
Looks like.
Oh, that's a pretty cool lighting effect.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 331 pounds, the Predator.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
Still amazed. Like my experience is like real limited with like I'll just say it. Like growing up, Like basically my like in my household, it's not that they didn't want me to watch wrestling at all. They wanted me to wait till I was older.
Right.
And by the time I was older, like I was just like I wasn't as interested. So like it's still amazing how like I played like a couple games. Like mostly like with friends who like happen to have it, and it's still amazing to hear like see the advancements that come. Not only did I hear a wrestling announcer like with clips saying like the Wildman, one of them was the Predator.
Yeah, it's really cool too. It can definitely like put you on an ego trip too if you make yourself in there. So it's dangerous.
Yep. I know. I can totally picture Deca Ramirez.
And like you're like, oh yeah, say my name, please.
Yep.
Like when I'm stressed or when I'm frustrated or angry, I turn this game on and it's an immediate stress reliever.
He's absorbed some damage already. It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Scoop slam.
I messed up.
Devastating elbow.
Oh wow!
Spiked him. Looking to catch him off guard. Very curious move to go for a pinfall
So,
at this point.
let me run this past you and see what we do. So, I can do 2 more matches if you want, if you're up for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, I figured I'll do Hercules and Kane, because I want to see Kane's entrance, because what you will see there is what he does in real life for an entrance.
And like they say, on any given night, anything can happen here in WWE.
It's so. I don't know if it's the right word. It's like so trippy seeing like the Predator doing like all those poses, like interacting with the audience.
You're not used to it. It's amazing what you can see when you get on the creative character on here and see what people have made. It's amazing to see. I actually saw someone have Gene Starwin on here, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me download it. And I was like, you suck! Why put that in front of me and tease me with it? How dare you, sir?
Reverses. Can he make it? Uh-oh, we know what's next. A jumping TKO. Can it be capitalized on?
At this point, they might as well have put Asia Clan in it. No, it's best not, because I would have broken the console if that happened, and I wasn't able to download it. I actually would have.
If I can't have it,
if I can't have it,
nobody can.
She is mine and mine alone.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. No, another reversal.
Like you find the guy who made it and like smash his PS4 or whatever. Like, and if they have a cloud, you'll like put a magnet to it.
What the heck was that for? And I'm like, not letting me be able to download an Asia Clan that you made. What's up with that, bruh? Just a step quicker. Like, oh, so did you see what Fatal did a few days ago? That he tagged me in? Like, I think it was towards the beginning of November, and because November is known as No Nut November, guess what he did?
Oh, he said. Let me guess. He sent you like a really sexy, maybe even lewd picture of Asia.
It wasn't private. It wasn't in a DM. I will tell you that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but like here's for like a very special someone that he knows who he is. Hopefully he can make it through November. If not, here you go. And it's just like like 4 extremely lewd pictures of Asia Clan that I actually saved to my phone. It's just like, you know what? Even though nude cartoon images don't do it for me, I'm keeping these. It's more like it's Asia Clan, case closed.
If you're giving them to me, I might as well accept it.
Yeah, it's just like, and here's the thing, I've told you before, that like the nude animation cartoon images doesn't do it for me at all, so I'm never gonna like rub one out to it, but it's Asia. I have to have it just by default.
Yeah.
Now, people make fun of people with like, there you go, David. Now, people like to make fun of people with body pillows. Now, and I've never had a body pillow, but I can say if I ever found one with Asia Clan on it, again, I would just have to have it by default.
Yeah. I don't know, like I don't have a problem with like the body pillows either, but it's I don't know, like either my tastes are like real specific, or I have to get someone like
Too quick to catch him there.
I'll just say like one of my waifus is like Miyu Furinji from the Kenichi anime.
Okay.
But like what I can't like get. I can't. Okay, like a reason why I wouldn't get a body pillow with her. I can't get past the idea like, oh, like she's like 16 in the series. It's like I have to like get confirmation because it's like it's just too it's too awkward for me.
It's one of those things like I know exactly what you're talking about, but at the same time, for me at least, it's a cartoon character.
That too.
But the funny thing is, you say that, and the funny thing is, I don't have that problem with Asia Clan because canonically she's 18, so I'm in the clear. So it's just, you know, the funny thing. So I did the math on this because I have that kind of time on my hands. I'm just a loser anyway. But I played the Silent Hill 3 when I was roughly 12 years old. And in that game, Heather Mason is 17 going on 18. So I did the math. If she was a real life person, in this right here and now, she would be roughly 39, 38 or 39. So technically, it would be all right. So
as long as it still has that sass.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I would love for it.
Here is your winner, the Predator.
Did you ever watch the Let's Talk Resident Evil video that I did like a year ago?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I remember the monkey sounds.
Yeah. Like everyone is obsessed with like Jill Valentine. I'm like, do y'all not see that fine butt on Claire Redfield? What are you talking about? She's way better. I'll show you this other version of myself that I put on here. Well, like, what is the problem? Look at that butt. But I found out I'm a butt guy anyway. Not in the dirty kind of way. I like grabbing it and hanging on. That's all I mean. That's all I mean. Although, like, I'll admit, although I am kind of curious about the other way, I've never had the opportunity to try it. So all I will say is I'm just curious.
Whatever you say, man.
No kink shame.
Thou shalt not kink shame, lest you be kink shamed. If that's not like one of those official rules of the internet, I'd be very surprised.
It's one of those rules it's one of those unspoken rules. Okay, what you're about to see Kane do in his entrance, he does legit. Oh, that's me. Never mind. But like when what you see Kane do in his entrance, he does legit in real life in his entrance. This is a different version of my character that I made, and so his entrance is different. No joke. This is the Terminator. Like they have a Terminator. Because a couple games ago they had the Terminator in there, and that was his entrance, like motion to part of his entrance.
I know. I think I saw it actually.
Yeah.
Was it like the Genesis?
No. Like that was based off the very first game, the very first movie.
Just wait until this thing kicks into high gear.
Oh,
because they had two versions, Terminator 1 and T2 versions of the Terminator, and their entrances were different. But if you can actually see if you make an entrance only of the Terminator stuff, you will actually see the sphere that he pops into too, for your character.
That's cool.
Yeah. Does it do it for your character, or does it do the sphere part only for the Terminator? I don't remember. Oh well, whatever.
So what's what's the story behind your costume there?
I was going like a more jungle tribal version of Wildman. For some reason, I was just like, why not?
I'll tell you, having that mental makeup is truly impressive.
It's like when I feel like letting the wild out of Wildman.
Like, cause it's this weird thing where like I kind of vision like the Wildman, like it could easily go this way, but like he's more like originally he was kind of like that street guy that ran his mouth but could back it up anyway. But like even though he could kick your butt, he's more just as happy and prefers just to drive you crazy, but just being around you. That kind of character.
Yep.
Like he much prefers, like, even though he can beat you in a fight, he much prefers just to drive you crazy just by being around you long enough. Like, you know, like he much prefers to do that. That's kind of like one of the ideas that I had. It's
Since 1997, few superstars have.
Oh yeah, he did debut in 1997. Wow, I'm old. I think I was 8.
In 97, I was.
Wait, did he not
5.
do the fire thing? He didn't do the fire thing. What the frick, dude? I'm sorry. Like, he would raise his arms and throw them out, and throw them down, and fires would shoot from the corners of the ring.
Aw, man, how dare you not show us Kane?
How do you not do that? That's like Kane's signature stick ever since he debuted in 1997. How do you not do that? He's literally done it at every match, every year since 1997. You fake game.
Restart. Like, it must be seen. Nah.
Like, cancel WWE 2K. My gosh. Hold on, I actually have to look at my character's move list, because I have I have it very set up differently for very specific stuff. So The phenomenal forearm can only be, has to be done in specific conditions, and so does the stomp. But terminating okay, that's the one. That's the other one. Is the corner. You have to have the guy in the actual corner. Okay.
I'm going to come right out and say it.
You'll see.
Kane is frightening.
Okay.
How do you put together a strategy against such an intimidating opponent?
You missed me, you big dumb jerk. Never mind, me too.
Be a methodical destruction of his opponent, so take away his control of the pace.
As Cole mentioned, you can't let Kane's mere presence get in your head. Try not to think about the fact that you're in the ring with the big red monster, hailing from parts unknown, who came here today for the singular purpose of, well, annihilating you.
Really?
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
I actually made Bane in one of these games once, and actually gave him the backbreaker. Like, like I made a finisher, like that was back when the games were letting you make your own finishers. But a backbreaker that very much looked exactly like how he did in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, for whatever reason they took away the feature of letting you make your own finishers now. That stopped like 2 or 3 games ago for some reason. I don't know why. It was really cool.
Like, how dare they?
Yeah. How do you do that?
In a variety of social media outlets, including WWE's own Facebook page. Get back here. Leg lariat. This is just going to be physical.
Oh,
There's no
no.
way to describe it. And again, yet another counter.
Okay.
Clothesline right to the back of the neck. What's the next move for Kane to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing?
Very nice counter.
I was going to make a tribute to the Ultimate Warrior one time, because there's a song from a group called Winds of Plague. I don't recommend you listening to them because they're very acquired taste, and I'll admit that. But
right.
There's one song that I guarantee there's no other explanation other than they were fans, and because the way that song goes, it's all talking, but like the structure, the way he talks, and like the dialogue itself, it's like it's straight. It's like it's a promo straight out of Ultimate Warrior's mouth. Like, because Ultimate Warrior was very famous for making the most insane, incomprehensible, vaguely being able to understand promos of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And like you hear what he says, and he's like, someone's like, what the heck did he just say? And someone's like, I think he's trying to say never give up and keep driving forward with the heart of a warrior, but why didn't he just say that? Yeah, but you would only be able to derive that after hearing enough of his, getting used to his promos to begin with. You're not going to pick that up the very first time, that kind of thing. And you listen to this song, and that is very much how they go about. And I think it's I have to look it up, but like I think the name of the song is like I don't remember, but the warrior is in the name of the song. And I'm like, there's no other explanation. It's one of those things like I don't know, but there's too many connections for it not to be.
Right.
And I was going to make a music video for him with that song, but I was not able to find nearly enough footage of Ultimate Warrior in the way that I do, so it's like unless I can find enough, it's not going to be able to happen, unfortunately.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
So
yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Just striking at will.
yes, I reversed his choke slam.
Was that reversal?
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Very nice.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Oh, right to the jaw.
Okay, this is one of this. Seth Rollins did this move legit all the time, and it was so cool to watch. And apparently it looks dangerous, and it can be, but apparently, according to him and a few others, no, there's no danger in it as long as you actually know what you're doing.
That's good.
So it's just really, especially when he did that to Dean Ambrose through a cinder block, and I'm like, okay, there's obviously a fake cinder block of some kind, but kudos to Dean Ambrose because he would actually do that legit if he could.
And Kane manages to reverse. Whoa, it's another reversal.
An impressive series of moves.
Which I had a great idea if I was doing a match, like a hardcore extreme match, doing it had full control. I would actually have be wrestling and there being like a spotlight during the entrances, but and then it gets so out of hand that we're fighting with a huge ladder and on the spotlight, and it's positioned in a way where someone am able to knock the guy silly, and then have him being splayed laying across the spotlight, climb the ladder, and then just jump on him, and of course the spotlight glass has to be like
the children's glass.
Yeah,
the one that's made
not
to
real
break.
glass, and because it's supposed to break and shatter.
Mm-hmm.
You can if we could do that, that would be so amazing. Oh no, is someone interfering? Oh, I both love and hate it because the AI sometimes gets so buggy, it screws up sometimes. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, that'll be fine. Never mind.
You can do it.
Okay, I'm going to perform the phenomenal forearm.
Looking for the finish.
Excuse me. Oh, don't get so close. There we go.
Ref getting ready to raise his hand. Man, that came out of nowhere.
We're gonna see it.
With this character, I did it in such a weird way, where all of his signature and finishers lead into each other in any combination. So they all flow into each other, and I've never been able to do that before, and I'm so happy that I did it with this guy. But because they're so specific, but because even though they flow into each other, they're so specific that I don't always play with them because it gets annoying. Sometimes I just want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I almost hit you, ref. Get out of the way.
And it's reversed. Paying for that.
You think he learned his lesson?
Exactly, right?
You can pick up your teeth in the third row. Boom! Right between the eyes.
And the assault continues. If this keeps up, this
I mean, do you think that'd be one of the first things you learn as a WWE ref?
Okay, now
don't be directly
he reversed
in front.
it. I'm sorry. He reversed his. I love reversing the tombstone. Because I have seen people do that in life.
Two. Are you kidding me? Thought he had it. You gotta be kidding me.
Come on, let me perform my corner finisher, please, Kane. I'll buy you ice cream. I'll buy you ice cream afterwards.
Not yet.
Yes! That wasn't it. Oh!
Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Please be gentle, Daddy. Please be gentle, Daddy.
Ooh.
I am feeling a
Saxton, it's all coming to a head now.
Ooh! Oh no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it now. Oh well.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
As long as you go out in style, that's all we care about.
Yeah.
Going to the top rope once more. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Ooh.
And you'll see something with those steps that with Jeff Hardy in that video, which is amazing to watch. Because I saw that, like, not live, but like I saw that match pretty much live, not in person, but I saw that match live. What's up?
Yeah, like.
And it was amazing to see. Jeff Hardy was fighting Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley was splayed over the steps away from the ring, and Jeff Hardy went to do a swanton bomb off the corner, and onto Bobby Lashley on the steps. Bobby Lashley got out of the way, so you just see Jeff Hardy like take full blown impact onto the steel steps on his back.
Ow.
Because what Jeff Hardy's swanton bomb is basically a giant somersault off the ropes. He jumps and all he does is like he jumps and like turns over and lands on his back. And it's so cool because how he does it, because he waits to actually do the spin turn, whatever you want to call it, to the absolute last minute. And it's so cool to watch. It's so simple and yet so satisfying.
Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Like, I'll show you.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Yeah, this is it.
We're gonna finish it.
All right.
Oh, he reversed it. But yeah, that was essentially how that's exactly his move, because I assigned it to me. That's his move.
Oh, right. Don't worry, I think I've seen it seen it land in one of the earlier matches.
Okay, I actually wanted to find the gif of when Jeff Hardy jumped off of a scalpel onto Randy Orton like 20 feet in the air. I wasn't able to get it, and I need to like maybe make a second Jeff Hardy thing with that in it, just so I can show you. And that's the kind of stuff this dude did all the time. But you'll get the idea just from that video alone.
Right.
And that match, if I remember right, that match with Randy Orton that time was just 11 minutes long because of that. Yeah, jumping that high, that would pretty much end a short match, huh?
Yeah.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Are you for real? He grabbed the rope! Oh my gosh! Way to go, Kane. Good for you. I remember Kane's debut. His first appearance, It was during Undertaker and Shawn Michaels' Hell in a Cell, which was the very first Hell in a Cell ever done. And Kane just came out in the middle of the match, and no joke, he legit ripped the steel cage door off of its hinges. And this was also when the size of his biceps back then were just insane. Like they aren't nearly the size of what they used to be, and it was just crazy.
His offense is on point right now.
Just trying to go for it again.
Stop. Will he be? There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
There you go. Okay, who else should I say? Hercules, and we'll end it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was
good
awesome.
match.
Yes. See, I think there's a lot of stuff that's screwing up WWE. Vince's out of touchness, behind the scenes political stuff, behind the scenes power struggles and everything else, and all the freaking red tape. If they did away with just the red tape alone and all that, and put, like, for one, what would solve a lot of problems with put Triple H in charge, yeah, like, that would solve a lot of the problems, but get rid of the red tape, and yeah, like 80% of your problems would be solved. Put Triple H in charge. 85 to 90% of your problems would be solved. Do both, and I guarantee you 99.9% of the problems would be solved. So, if you put Stephanie McMahon in charge, roughly 80 to 90% would be solved. If they put Shane McMahon in charge, about the same. Anyone but Vince and the two idiots that are trying to keep their power behind the scenes in charge. Anyone. So, yeah. Hercules.
You forgot the clap. Hercules.
Like 1, 2, 3. Hercules. You were supposed to do it with me. 1, 2, 3. Hercules.
There, you're satisfied.
Yes, nailed it. I nailed it. We nailed it. We did it. Is Zion asking if I want him to sub to me? Was that what he was asking? Oh, he said, I've been sub. Got me back with the sub. Did I sub to him? Like, what?
Not sure.
I think I did. I'm not.
I definitely got the part where he did sub to you.
Yeah. So, we'll have to go back through the notifications now and see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Blood Brothers from Houston, Texas. Weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Victor Wildman.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing match here tonight.
There's no reason to think this one won't live up to the hype, Michael. We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE.
Oh, okay. He was asking me to sub. I subbed. So, okay. Cool. Nice. Nailed it. Did it. Totally. I don't think I did much with his entrance.
From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds.
But that's like, I love the pants because that's almost identical to the pants that he wears in the show.
This will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
I think I edited his chin to make it more matching Kevin Sorbo's chin. I usually don't mess with the face, but I did for that one. Excuse me.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
Hercules, Hercules. Come here, Hurt. Come here, Hurt.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves,
Uh-oh.
Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup.
Let's see if you really have gone from zero to hero.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I gave him some brutal power moves, man. It was, I was just like, yes, I have to do it. Oh, I haven't wrestled this guy in so long.
This ought to be entertaining, then.
Yeah.
Ripcord lariat. Penny predicament. Nice kick out. He evades the attack.
Oh!
Amazing reflexes on display.
Ooh.
Down and out.
They should put have that as a pin combo. It's so easy. It feels like it should be there.
And finds a counter. Great agility there. Neckbreaker.
Nice.
That'll turn your lights out. He's taking some good hits.
99.
He's still swinging.
99.
DDT. He's
I can do it too, huh? See?
We need to maintain that aggression. Bang right in the face.
Whoop. Whee!
Into the Hurricane Rana. Nicely done.
Hey, come on, show me what you got.
Like, Hercules, 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 Hercules. My character was clapping. Oh, nice. Nice one, but I'm back. No! Oh! You broke my arm. Never mind. There you go. Out of nowhere. Uh-oh.
Gets him with a counter. Down to the floor. Got to be careful not to get counted out here. Avoiding trouble there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he getting a second wind?
You see how I, like, just gave him all those just power moves, man?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get us to get us together and watch some the matches together, because I would love to see your reaction to them.
He's not looking great. Never fun him out.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
Pick the leg. Working on the leg. That'll mess up the back of your neck.
Oh, don't you dare. It's gonna end in a double count out. Okay, we have to redo that. That's not cool. The AI bugged out.
Yep.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh man.
Like, oh, like even Herc was like, oh, come on, he's on the ground.
The funny thing is, this game, even to this, it was buggy as heck at launch, and even now it's still buggy. But that's because I can't remember the name of the company that worked on all of them before this one. When this one came around, the company that actually is the reason that made these games good left the production. And it shows in this one. So, and they had to patch it up so much to just make it playable, and it was just so funny. And come to find out, that same company is now licensed and contracted with AEW, WWE's competitor, and they're making a video game. So, yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be good.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
That's going to be so funny.
What a chancery.
It sounds like it'll be good, man.
I actually came up with a good finisher here lately. Not finisher, like signature to go along with my finisher. I can't really describe it very well, maybe because I'm partially tired. So next time we're on face chat or whatever, I will show you.
Yep.
I will show you what it is. And we're like, so like, what I can say is we're. Oh, I gotta get back in here. Okay. What I can say is where my finisher is supposed to be like be versatile and out of nowhere like the RKO. The signature that I came up with is just supposed to be a mixture of brute strength and just brutality, while just being while not being flashy or anything, being effective. And it's nothing flashy. It's very simple, but it's meant to be efficient.
Not yet.
It's like the way I have it in my mind and the way that I've practiced it. It's meant to be brutal and efficient. It's not meant to look pretty. And you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So next time we're on we're talking through webcam, I'll show you it.
Okay.
So.
Oh, and a scoop slam. He's starting to struggle here. He's lost much of his early confidence. Uh-oh. Cole,
oh dear.
What's coming next.
Boom.
Get ready.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be interesting. Kick to the midsection. Oh,
I wasn't paying attention. No! I screwed it. I screwed it up. I screwed it up.
Quick pin. Can he do it? And a kick out. Much to nobody's surprise.
Definitely has his work
Nobody's
cut out
surprised.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
No! I didn't get to
Oh, God, that'll rearrange
use
skull.
his finishers against him. Oh well. Shotting gun, you have failed me. No!
That might just do it. A clubbing blow.
Yes!
That should end it. Too soon.
All right.
Woo! That was a drama moment. Drama Rama.
Oh, look at mounting it now. Punches hammering away. Ruthless. One after another. At this juncture, you have to
So
wonder if these
I'm going to
superstars
tell you
can
something
keep up
that's
this
really
pace.
funny,
Certainly
and
being
I don't.
taken into the
You
deep
cannot
end.
question me on this, okay?
All right.
You can't question how I know this. So there was this was again several previous games ago of WWE, but one of the there was I was looking through the creative characters on the community, and there was someone got the bright idea, and I both am shocked, admire, and shocked, and about it it's one of those things. I was shocked that they did it. Kind of admired the fact that they had the gall to do it, but I was like, this shouldn't be a thing. All three of those in one. So they made a female character that was legit meant to look like a certain adult actress. Right down to the name and the back shoulder tattoo.
Back between the ropes.
I was just because I was like, wait a minute. I was looking at her, because you can't make them nude in this game, obviously.
Of course.
But I was looking at it, I recognized the name. Don't ask me how. But but I was also looking at it as I did the rotation of the character, and just looking, and I was like,
yep.
I recognize that tattoo. That's exactly what they did. I was just like, wow.
The dedication of some people.
Oh no, I messed up. I I could have caught him in my finisher. Dadgummit, I screwed it up. I really screwed the tooch on that one, didn't I? I could have actually caught him in a catch finisher. It's so awesome to do, and you don't get to do it often. I screwed it up. Thanks, Hercules.
Watch this.
Now I just have to settle for one of my standards.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are
German suplex time. Whee!
German suplex.
Had it scouted. Big-time clothesline. Good grief.
Oh, dadgummit.
Stomping away.
Now you let me activate it.
Eludes the attack.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's cool.
Tombstone
Yes!
coming. Wait, no.
That's his. I used his own finisher against him.
Alright.
And I actually won with it. Yes. That
Alright.
hasn't happened very often. I'm very happy about that.
Here's another look.
This was another one that I don't. This is also one of the few characters that when I'm playing against, I don't win against very often. And I don't think it's because of all the back and forth. And I think it's because of just how I made him. I just made him brute force because I literally made him Hercules. And so he just packs such a punch that I don't get to beat him very often. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Hey, Wildman.
Yeah.
Disappointed? I am not.
You know what? I really, like I said before, I would really love for me and RKO to do a match in real life, but I know physically he can't really do it. Not because he's out of shape or anything, it's medical conditions.
Right.
And I can't blame him for that. But I would love to be part of like an amateur wrestling circuit. I would love to be. It would be so fun. Like, I actually had conversations with my mom about that stuff. And I was like, if I was in a wrestling league, would you actually go into the audience and watch me? And sometimes she would say no, because I don't want to see you get hurt. Sometimes she would be like, maybe if they're wheelchair accessible or blah 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 and all that. And it just varied with her because it's, again, I can see because of her being a mom, she's like, I don't want to see my baby get hurt, and it didn't matter how many times I explained to her, and she watched that this is what they do for a living. They aren't legit kicking the crap out of each other. Sometimes they are, but they're even though they're putting on a physically brutal match, their number one priority in the match is to keep each other safe.
Yep.
So, but all she, like, as a mother, she could see, it was like, I don't want my baby to get hurt. And I was just like, I'm 25, Mom. Like, you know, it was always fun about that. We always talked about that. But she's not here anymore, and I don't think I get the feeling I could very well be off base with this. I get the feeling while Dad would not want me to do it, I don't think he would necessarily hold me back from doing it. I think he would try to deter me from doing it, but I don't think he would legit ban me from doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But thank you all thank you all who have joined us for this stream. And for all of you that don't know, we did this stream to chill out, relax, and hang out. But I got a new microphone today, and I wanted to test it out, see if I can make it work and do what I needed it to do. And thank God it does. So
Yep, I can attest to it right here.
Yeah.
Right before testing it before the stream.
Yes. So it is working fantastically. Like I
Yeah, he's still there.
It's fun. No, I can't even do the gurgle. It won't let me do it. My voice is like, no, I already told you you're not doing that right now. Stop trying. I have no control over my voice in terms of making voices. Like, I can't do, no, it won't let me do it. I can't do it. No, no. It's not doing it. I have to let it heal for a while. I can't control my voice to do an effect. It won't let me do it. It's sucking right now. I can feel it in my throat. I can feel it not doing what it's supposed to be doing. I know how to feel it, and it's in my voice is saying, no, quit trying. I already told you I'm not doing that right now. So.
Still giving quality material, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think it. I'll have to show you some other time. Like go into one of the creative characters and show you. But no joke, they have like an off-brand looking shotgun gun in this game for a creative character, and I put that on my character. I am not joking.
I think I saw the eye glow.
Yeah. So like, it's not just the eye glow. It has like a makeshift like pseudo Mengeku shotgun design.
Oh, nice.
In the eyes. So it's just like, I know what they're doing. They can't legally put a licensed shotgun design, so they had to make their own. but that is legit what that's supposed to be. I was just like, oh, you are in my eyes.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for joining us, and have a lovely night. Stay wild, but stay safe. Don't be stupid about it. Learn from my mistakes.
Come on, guys. If he's saying it, you need to at least consider it.
What does he know? He's an idiot YouTuber. Wait until I talk about a video that's in the works that goes into my actual real life history and how it relates to characters that I relate to. You will be shocked. No joke. Because I will have to start out the video 100%. What I am going to share is 100% real, 100% honest. No exaggerating, because what I'm going to share about my life, it's too bizarre and stupid to make up. And I say that legit. And I think I've told you a little bit about it, like between you and me. RKO, he knows all about it. He's seen a lot of it, but like I've shared a little bit with you. So, and when I said that in last night's stream about how did you survive that? You should be dead. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I'm aware of some of those.
Yeah, like I'll share one right now, and I think you know about it. Not everyone knows about it, but there was a time where I was in a car wreck that I should be dead. We were coming out of a vet's office, and we were turning onto the street, and we looked both ways, obviously, and it was on a main street. And we were pulling out, and out of nowhere, a speeding car hit us dead on front and center, and made the vehicle we were in do a 180 into the iron fence behind us in the ditch, and the whole front end collapsed in on us to the point where like the dashboard slammed onto my knees, and crunched in on us. My head, I am not kidding. like I said, it's too crazy and bizarre to make up. My head hit the passenger side window and shattered it. The window no longer existed. I got a concussion from it that went undiagnosed. And, but there was never any lacerations or any scars or breaking of the skin. Now you tell me God wasn't protecting me in that, and you tell me He didn't give me a hard head. So I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, God doesn't exist." I'm freaking living proof.
Amen, brother. Amen.
So I love you all, and so when I make this video, it's going to go into stuff like that, especially way back into my childhood. And I'll explain how I got the bad shoulder that I have. You may not believe me, you may not. Just know that, like I said, it's 100% true. And it was also a very different time back when I was growing up. And so I won't get into it. It'll be in the video. And it was to the point where I was debating whether I was going to put this in the video or not, but I figured I might as well. This video, a lot of my videos are jokey, ha ha ha. I will try my hardest to put some of that in there, but just know it's going to dive into some deep stuff. I'm not usually known for that, because I don't usually do that. That's not really my style, but I figured I might as well with this one because of the subject matter of what the video is supposed to be. Why I relate to these characters and how I relate to them and why they do. Like, to the point, like some of the characters are that I relate to are pretty nonchalant, pretty normal, where others what some of these characters went through in the show, I went through in real life. So there you go. Everyone's at home is kind of like, I'm not sure if I should be excited or terrified, because this is Wildman we're talking about. Like, I'm not sure I want to know what he's going to put in it, but at the same time I'm curious. It's a double-edged sword. Oh no, what do I do? It's like H.P. Lovecraft. It's like one of those things where I have to know, but I know it's gonna either drive me insane or kill me, but I'm in too deep to not, so I have to know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
I know what you mean, buddy.
So prepare yourself, Internet, for the real life story. No, my voice still won't do it. I damaged my voice a little bit last night. And I almost actually broke you in that stream. I actually almost broke you at one point in that stream. It was amazing.
Yep. So close.
I'm just waiting to say something that makes you like like that, just out of control laughter. I'm just waiting to hear that.
It'll probably be here sooner than we think.
Yeah, you almost did it on the train sequence.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's been a good day. So, thank you again, Internet. We love you.